Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome to New Bloomin' York, New York.
New York. We're coming to you live from New York, from JFK Airport in the TWA Hotel.
We are, yes. So we're just in JFK at the moment. We are here completely unexpectedly. There's far worse places to be stranded than New York, isn't there? But yesterday we got to view the most beautiful blizzard and snowstorm. We went from like 100-degree temperatures in the Caribbean down to minus figures and heavy snow here. It was quite the shell shock, wasn't it?
I felt rather silly walking around in my shorts and t-shirt through minus 7 degrees Celsius.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Weather.
We were so unprepared. We literally had a light jacket and one pair of jeans because we're getting picked up in the UK. So we were not expecting this weather. We were delayed on a flight with JetBlue, completely nothing to do with the weather. The plane was just late. So they missed us the opportunity to put us on another 3 flights that night. My gosh, guys, the customer service from JetBlue was horrendous. People were being shouted at. We were made to wait 7 hours in the terminal till 3 a.m. until they finally booked us on a flight today, 2 days later, because they wouldn't put us on yesterday's flight because they said it was going to be cancelled, and it wasn't cancelled. It still went ahead. But anyway, they've not helped us with anything, not helped us with hotels or anything, but this is another reason why we always say book insurance, because we will get this money back on insurance. Fingers crossed. But hey, we're here in New York. We could be in worse places. We didn't have time to do a normal video. We are just about edited the video, but it's uploading it. That's the problem. Because we're not on our normal Wi-Fi, it usually takes us how long, David?
It takes us 2 days altogether to edit and upload and everything else, usually to do a vlog. So yeah, it takes a while. But do you know what? We've got a comfortable bed. We watch TV. We relaxed.
We had a nice time.
We slept
loads. We were going to go.
Yes.
We were going to go into Manhattan, guys, but it wasn't the wisest idea without any clothes or anything, and the weather was really bad, and we were so tired. So we
actually got ready.
We did.
We got fully ready. We sat on the bed. We're like, oh, we'll just sit here for 10 minutes, and then we woke up 2 hours later.
Oh my God! Woke up at 4 p.m. So we were super tired, but we feel so much better today, and our flight is still going ahead. We're actually going to be leaving about an hour after this stream, so we can actually see the apron right in front of us right now. It's really crazy.
Oh yeah, I can see British Airways there and lots of other airlines.
But anyway, out with all of that rubbish, it's so good to see you, and it's so good to be live again. We haven't done this in donkey years. We go live every month on our Patreon to our lovely patrons, but we haven't done a proper YouTube live in absolutely donkey's years. So it's so lovely to be back with you, isn't it? It really is. Thanks for joining us.
There is so many of you here with us. It is amazing. We have, well, about 900 people watching live right now, and I'm sure many more on catch up. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday with us.
Thank you.
Any questions, pop in the chat. We'll try and get through as many of them as you can. It can be questions about Wonder of the Seas, anything you want. Thank you so much. Bless you, KDrive23, for your super chat. Really do appreciate that. They've said, first ever cruise sailing on Wednesday with Holland America. I'm a big aviation geek. What time should we get to Sunset Bar in St. Martin to get a good spot for the planes on Saturday? Well, we've got, the tip from me is to check the schedule. You can go online and check the schedule to see what is landing. But the biggest tip is to remember that your ship's time may be different to land time. When we were there with Royal Caribbean last month in January? We forgot, and luckily we made a couple of the big planes, but we missed a lot of them because we forgot that the ship's time was different to the port time.
Yeah, even if you just go to the website of Princess Juliana web page, it tells you all of the arrivals for that day. The big planes from France and Europe tend to come in early afternoon, 2-3 p.m. But yeah, it's fantastic. We do highly recommend it. But thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated.
It's awesome. Quite a few people said, didn't people warn you never to fly JetBlue?
Oh my God.
Actually, we wanted to try them for the very first time because they do fly from London, and we thought, it's a new experience. Why not? But we have heard some horror stories. Funnily enough, we actually heard a really horror story, didn't we, on the cruise? And we thought, oh, that never happened to us.
Yeah, we did. Honestly, we're not angry about being stuck here at all. We don't mind it at all.
We've got travel insurance. This is why you need to buy travel insurance.
Guys, all of the people we spoke to, we haven't even had one sorry. Not one like, oh, we're sorry that your flight's being delayed. We're sorry that you have to stay here for another 2 days. We just haven't had a sorry. They were screaming at people. We were at 3 a.m. at the baggage carousel with some other people still waiting, and we really politely went up and asked, guys, we've been here 2 hours waiting for our bags. Are they coming? The guy, what was his name? Vincent, screamed at us. He was like, you're just going to have to wait like everybody else. And we're like, there's nobody else here. We're the only 2 people left in the terminal.
Like being barked at, wasn't it?
Oh, it was, honestly, it was horrendous.
There was another Jetport gentleman who was from the UK, and he had missed the flight as well due to a late connection from another airport. And he didn't have anything to eat or anything, so we shared some of our snacks that we'd raided in the shop in the airport, didn't we? We had to share some of our snacks with him, bless him.
Yeah, he all of the shops were closed. Luckily, we'd bought some stuff, so we gave them half of our stuff. Bless him, he's a lovely guy. He's flying back today as well, but to a different airport. KB in the UK, thank you so much, guys. Great to see you live again. We will be on Symphony in 3 weeks on a back-to-back, trying to sort out pre-cruise testing in Miami. What did you do? Well, when we do that, we just take our own tests from the UK. So we buy them from Collinson in the UK. This isn't an ad, we're not sponsored by them. And you can buy the video supervised tests. So they can be delivered to your house, and then you take them to the US with you. And then when you need to do them for the back-to-back, you take them and they send you a new certificate. And it's valid. We've done that plenty of times.
Super easy. And there is a US provider that Steph from Sean and Steph used, and she recommended them. I can't remember. EMED. But basically, Walgreens and CVS do them as well. So don't worry about that. First of all, can we just say, guys, Wonder of the Seas last week with our friend Steph from Sean and Steph. Oh my gosh. We had such...
The best.
We had the best time ever. It was awesome to be cruising with her.
Amazing.
Please go and check out their channel.
Yeah.
And also just meeting so many creators on that cruise was amazing. We had an incredible time. It was just so busy. We met so many people, viewers as well.
And loads of lovely bloggers.
Yeah, and we're sorry if we missed you or if we couldn't spend more time with you, because it just went so quick, didn't it?
Oh, it was the quickest cruise of all time. But the time we got to spend with Steph, she's not a friend anymore. She is family. We had...
I thought you were going to say you'd fallen out then,
No, she's not just a friend, she's family. We absolutely love and adore her so much. We have did nothing but laugh, cry, just enjoy life. We've had, honestly, I literally could choke up about it now. We've had, I miss her so much. We've spent 3 weeks with her. We stayed at her house for nearly a week before. Oh my God, I could literally, we love her. We love her so much. We've had the best time and we miss her. We can't wait to come back. But you've got to go check out her channel, Sean and Steph. She's amazing. She's an amazing human being and we love her so much.
Yeah, she's currently putting out Odyssey vlogs, but her Wonder of the Seas vlogs will be out straight after her Odyssey vlogs have finished.
She's a beautiful person.
Let's catch up with some amazing super chats. Thank you so much, guys. Hey to Mark D. Hunter, thank you for your super chat.
Thank you so much. That's really appreciated,
sorry,
Mark.
I'm right-clicking.
Gosh,
my screen's gone crazy. And Catherine as well. Thank you so much. Bless you. Really appreciate that. You were so wonderful. Thank you.
And Jean as well. Very kind of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Just watching us is just enough. You guys are freaking incredible. We always say this, and we saw this because of the cruise. We have the best subscribers of every other blogger that we've ever met. You guys are freaking the kindest,
amazing,
loveliest. Honestly, the amount of offers we had from people who live in New York, New Jersey, people coming as far as Philadelphia, offering to bring us coats and things. We feel so
heartwarming. It's heartwarming. Yeah. We didn't feel alone in New York at all, actually. We had so many people say that we could stay with them. They'd take us out for dinner. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate it.
We do.
But we're all good. We're happy. We had a comfy bed, like we said, in a hotel.
Yeah, we're very lucky. We're in a beautiful, comfy bed. We're very lucky. Some people wouldn't be able to afford to buy a hotel for 2 nights. We're in a position where we can do, so we're very, very lucky, and we're fully insured. So we've had nothing hard done to us. us. We've just had a lovely few days of rest here in New York.
Absolutely.
And because of it, we get to do things like this. We get to talk to you guys live. It was just meant to be, wasn't it?
It really was. Steph's in the chat. Hey, Steph.
Hey, Steph. Oh, yes. My gosh, we miss you so much, Steph. Jesus.
She said, yeah, it was Image that she used.
Yeah.
And
Anne, thank you so much, Anne, for your super chat as well. It's really, really appreciated. You are very, very kind.
And thanks to Guja and Rob. Hey, guys.
And Rob.
It was awesome seeing you on the cruise.
We got to meet you multiple times on the cruise.
Yes.
Check out their guys' channel. They're really fun guys. We had a lovely time meeting up with them and lots of other bloggers. It's same. It was a joy to meet you, and we love you both as well. Thank you. Thank you for the safe travel wishes. We're going to get home fine, guys. Just a few days late.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's all. I was going to say it's all good in the hood. Is that a film?
I don't know.
But
yeah, we'll get home tomorrow, mate. It's straight to the office for me, but it's fine.
Poor David's working. We land at 7 a.m. and he's got to go to work at 9, bless him.
But I'll power through. Lots of caffeine and that'll keep me going.
I'll keep bringing you coffees all day because you're working from home. I promise not to have a nap.
20 quid. Ben will be asleep on the sofa.
Guys, I won't be. I've got lots of work to do. I need to edit all of our Wonder of the Seas footage. We had the best time, and we've got some really good episodes coming up. We did some very unique things.
Yeah, we really did. Cindy, thank you so much for your super chat as well.
Thanks, Cindy.
Says, you guys are the best. Safe journey home from your lengthy commenter. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's really appreciated. That's lovely. Steph's back at home in Orlando, so she dropped us off at Fort Lauderdale and drove back home. So she's over there in Orlando, and yeah, we had the best time with her. We got to stay with her, which was really lovely.
Okay, guys, we're going to try and get through some of your awesome questions.
Let's get through some of these questions.
If you've put your question in and we haven't mentioned it yet, please do it again, because it's really hard to keep up.
Mrs. Tonto, cruising in Alaska. We haven't been before. It's on our list. We've got to do it. We still haven't done it yet.
Gosh. Alaska, Hawaii, Australia and New Zealand are our 3 bucket list destinations that we want to do so much.
So much.
I think maybe we'll tick one of them off. There's absolutely nothing in the diary and no plans, but probably next year we hope to at least tick one of them off. SL3 said, was there a night you guys drank too much? Any stories? There wasn't a night, but there was a port.
San Juan, we'll save it for the videos. We went with Steph on rum tasting.
And she's a very bad influence.
She's a very bad influence. We had lots of rum and lots of beautiful, delicious cocktails. We were very drunk about 7 p.m. in the afternoon. And as you'll see in the video, we experienced a hangover around 10 p.m. It was that early, but we had so much fun. We can't wait to bring you through it. We honestly had the best time. It was great. Mary Succinct, did Michael Bailey respond to your message? If you didn't already see, there was just one thing we were unhappy with. They played the song Born This Way by Lady Gaga in one of the parades on board, and they'd removed some very important parts of the lyrics which represent the LGBT community. If you didn't know, this song has saved possibly millions of lives of young kids who are LGBT as a message that you are born this way and you are who you are. And they changed some of the lyrics and most importantly removed other lyrics which really hurt our souls. So we sent him a message basically saying you can't do that, you need to use another song. That's one of the only songs in the world. There is other songs as well that you just can't change. You can't change those lyrics. It means too much to too many people and it saved lots of lives from suicide. But no, he hasn't replied yet.
But he might do. Yeah, he might.
Yeah.
Apparently, he is very good at replying to stuff, and they're always willing to take on feedback.
Best part of Wonder DW. It was all good.
It was great. The new areas I liked.
Yeah, they built on so much stuff.
Bars, yeah. Really nice.
Buffet as well. The buffets moved to a different location, much better.
Yeah.
And it's bright and colourful.
It's a lot brighter. It did seem a little small, but we'll see. We'd never had problems finding a table, but maybe if it's a full cruise. Luke said, going on Wonder of the Seas in the summer, what's your favourite included restaurant? And somebody, I've already also missed it, asked what was our favourite speciality restaurant.
Oh, what was your... shall I say the included one in usual speciality?
Well, my favourite included was the El Loco Fresh Grill. I thought that was really good. Yeah. For you?
It's a close one between El Loco Fresh and... Oh, no, I really enjoyed the Solarium Bistro. So the buffet for lunch and breakfast, just because it was so much quieter than the main buffet. How about specialty? So
we did 2. We did Hooked and the Mason Jar. We had a good meal in the Mason Jar. We had an awful meal in Hooked.
Oh my gosh, guys.
You have to watch the video. It just was terrible. The whole meal was not very good at all.
It was it was up there with MSC for the worst meal of all time.
It was possibly the worst meal we've had.
It was terrible.
But you'll have to watch the vlog. So out of the 2 that we did try, and we did, oh my gosh, Playmakers as well.
Oh, I love Playmakers.
I think the mason jar is a great option. Definitely try it.
Mason jar was great.
And I'm not saying don't try Hooked. If you're going on in the summer, they may have worked out a lot of the kinks.
I think we had a one-off. But it was bad, guys. You'll see. You'll see what happened. The food was, I mean, you'll see how bad it was. It was. You don't have to believe by us just tasting it. You can see how bad it was. It was terrible. But it was a one-off, so we'll let them go. It was an inaugural cruise. It still should have been good because everybody pays a lot more money to go on an inaugural cruise. But the food was great in general, really. Just apart from that one-off, it was fantastic. Mason jar, like we said, was good.
Very good, yeah.
It was brilliant.
I tried shrimp and grits for the first time, and I liked them.
You did.
Getting very Southern American, aren't I? Shrimp, grits, and with it, our waiting biscuits as well.
Our waiting biscuits.
Michelle, thank you so much for your super chat.
You're too kind, guys.
Superstar.
Michelle and Greg are too kind, guys.
They said some snack money for you guys in case you need to share again.
Oh my gosh, bless.
Glad you have a terrific trip. Safe travels. Bless you. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, we've had the best trip. We can say it again. Honestly, it's been fantastic. Wonder. Oh, she is spec-freaking-tacular.
Yeah.
She's a gigantic beast from heaven, but she's lovely. She's massive, guys. But we're so excited to bring you these videos starting next Sunday because we just had the best time. With Steph especially, didn't we?
Yeah, we really did. Anne asked, did we experience the flood on the Wonder? No, we didn't. We're off the ship. We were in Labadee that day, but we did see the videos of the flood.
We did. They were rehearsing. Yeah. So basically what happened, they were rehearsing for this pirate show, do you know the one that I'm talking about, the Born This Way song, and they pumped too much smoke through. It was like you couldn't see your hand in front of you, so it set off the smoke alarms. Hysterical. There was no damage, nobody got hurt or anything, so it was quite a funny story. We saw a few videos out there on YouTube making it look like it was some huge fire and disaster. God, guys, the clickbait you get on YouTube these days, it was nothing at all. It lasted about 5 minutes. A flood was way over the top. It was more like
sprinklers.
It was more like a soggy floor, a slight puddle. There was nothing bad happened at all. It was ignore all the clickbaits. If you want the honest stuff, stick with us because we tell it as it is. We really do. We don't over-exaggerate about stuff. It was nothing, but it was funny if nothing else, wasn't it?
It was really funny,
It was funny.
Somebody asked, did we use the thermal suite? Sorry, Gary said, did we use the thermal suite on Wonder? No. We didn't use it, but we did have a quick look around, and the spa is huge.
Yeah, it was huge.
Gigantic, yeah.
I don't think it was as good as Viking or anything like that. There was nothing special about the spa, if I'm honest. I think the Viking spa, which is included, was much better, but it was just the standard star spa. It's just a standard spa.
It was, but it was very big.
It was fine.
Winnie said, they say that the ship is 12 tons bigger than Oasis. Did you feel it was much bigger? Was it noticeable?
Well, it's actually smaller. Believe it or not, it's all done on the weight of the ship. She's actually a smaller ship than Symphony of the Seas. I think it's the width or the beam is shorter, but you don't really notice at all. I didn't.
She felt the same to me.
She felt exactly the same. I think it's because of the gross tonnage and the amount of passengers. So she actually holds more passengers than Symphony, but is slightly actually smaller, but she's heavier. So that's how they measure it, apparently. I'm not a shipbuilder.
I never knew. She did look incredibly funny next to Freedom. Is it Freedom?
Freedom, which is a big
of the Seas. It looked like Mama Ship and Baby Ship. It was crazy. Freedom of the Seas looked like it could fit in the boardwalk.
No, it did. Freedom looked positively tiny, and she's a bloody huge ship. Ian T, thank you so much for your super chat. You're a little star. Thank you for that. It really is appreciated.
And to KB in the UK as well.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for the answer. The test has to be 2 days before Thursday, the cruise, and we fly on the Thursday, no time. Is the Collinson test by OK by Royal? Yep, we've used the Collinson test twice now in the US. Absolutely fine. Perfect. Yeah. It just has to be by CDC standards, which means it has to be a supervised test. So you have to make sure you get one of the video supervised ones. And they're not very expensive. They're only something like, I think maybe 26 or 30 pounds each. So the prices have came down, but they are perfectly okay. Fantastic. We've used them to get into the US and to get onto Royal twice, including last week, and they were fine.
Awesome.
All good.
Bridget, what was open 24 hours a day? Cafe Promenade?
Cafe Promenade, I think, and room service.
Yeah, to be honest, actually, We found, guys, after 9 o'clock, unless you went for dinner in the main dining room, there wasn't many free options. Cafe Promenade was available, but it was just sandwiches.
And Sorrentos as well.
But if you didn't want that, you really had to pay.
Yeah, you had to pay room service or playmakers.
So that was actually a little bit disappointing for us.
It was, and that was only because of one reason, guys. It's because we had a couple of really late ports. So San Juan and Nassau, we weren't required to get back on board till like 9 p.m. So by then, everywhere was closed. So they were closing the buffet at 9 p.m. We couldn't understand it. They should have kept it open till like 11 or something, but that's a one-off. You know, we haven't seen that many times where you stay in port that late, but hey, we still ate. We still stuffed our faces with Sorrento's pizza. It was all good.
It was great.
It was great. Italiano.
Filled the gap.
You can't go wrong with Italian food, can you? Avilest, Steve, hi Ben and David, you're our favourite cruisers. Thank you.
Oh, bless you.
Based on your videos, my wife and I booked a cheeky corner suite on Scarlet Lady for next weekend. Oh, you cheeky little buggers. That's going to be lovely. Oh, it was a lovely suite, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was cool.
We were very lucky. We're on Valiant Lady next Friday. So we're going to be home for a few days and we're back on the brand new Valiant Lady to bring you more content. We're so lucky, guys.
Honestly, we call it a wash stop.
Pinch me. Is it real? We're the luckiest people on the planet Earth that we were able to do this. Yeah. It's just, and you guys make it possible, honestly. It's all down to you that we get to cruise, we get to do all of these amazing things. Yeah,
we kept saying it when we met people on the ship was, because people always apologise when they come and say hi. Please do not apologise. Please come and say hello.
You're not bothering us.
Yeah, we absolutely love meeting everybody. Without you watching, we would not have a channel, and we cannot stress that enough, that there is absolutely no point in us doing any of this if you guys aren't enjoying it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and just absolutely sharing all your love and support with us. It really does keep us going. Meeting people in person as well really makes it a pleasure and a joy to do this. Sometimes we get bogged down with algorithms, with, I don't know, everything coming around the channel that you usually don't see. Everything like that. But actually meeting people in person and saying how much you love what we do and how much, especially like people said that we got you through lockdown, that is a real honour for us that you say that. So thank you so much. Thank you. I don't think you know how much that means to us.
Yeah. Honestly, it was a really strange cruise. There was a lot of other bloggers on there.
And everyone was lovely.
We met so many wonderful bloggers. It was finally great to meet Dawn, Lalida Loca. Oh my gosh, guys, I totally fangirled at meeting Ordinary Adventures. We love that channel. Make sure you go check them out. Ordinary Adventures, Kitra and Peter, they're absolutely lovely, wonderful people in real life as well. Yeah. I totally and utterly fangirled and made a complete fool of myself, I think, because I just love them. They're amazing. But we met so many good creators, so many lovely creators. JT Cruz, who is a really lovely guy. Guga and Rob, as we said. So many lovely people on there. Griff and Alyssa as well. Beautiful couple as well. Amazing guys. We were very lucky, and to meet so many of our subscribers, it was such an ego boost. Honestly, it does make it makes your head feel very big. Because, you guys, the stuff you do, like you were bringing us presents. You were, honestly,
oh my gosh, yeah, we got we got creamer because we mentioned that we don't have creamer in the UK. Thank you for the coffee creamer. You guys, honestly, we got pens, we got wristbands, all sorts of lovely gifts.
You guys are the bestest in the whole wide worldish. You honestly are. Laura, thank you so much. Thank you for our wonderful content. That's really appreciated, Laura. Bew2, thank you so much as well.
Thank you.
What do you consider the best new features on Wonder compared to the Oasis class ships? For me, I think it was the buffet.
The buffet was a much better layout.
So much better, honestly, wasn't it?
Yeah, honestly, that was a much better layout. And the new lime and coconut bars, when we were on, I always forget the name of the ship. I'm sorry, what was the ship we did?
Harmony.
We said,
or Odyssey, maybe.
No, Harmony.
Yeah.
We said there was no bars where you could sit outside and have a drink, like no nice bars where you could sit outside, have a drink and watch Sail Away or anything like that. But now they had 3 new bars plus the view bar as well. Lovely. So we liked that. That was a good addition.
Another big plus and brownie point for Royal Caribbean, the solarium. Wonderful. It's now covered in air controlled, but has the most beautiful pools and an infinity pool. Absolutely wonderful. So nice, really good. But yeah, loads of great things.
Well, let's catch up with some of these amazing super chats. I may be repeating some, sorry. Paula, thank you very much.
Paula,
you're amazing.
You so much.
Baraka, Thank you very much for your super chat.
Thank you so much. Jason, my wife and I love your content. Keep up the good work. 28 days for the Anthem of the Seas. Whoop, whoop. I think she's in New York.
Cruise.
I think she's in New York today, isn't she? Somebody said, but have an amazing cruise, Jason. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated. And Gillian, love your videos and thanks for taking you along. Well, thank you for coming along, because if you didn't come along, we wouldn't have a channel and we wouldn't be able to do these things, guys. You're amazing. Really good. Tony G, thank you so much as well.
Thank you.
Love the little heart. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's answer some more questions.
Oh yeah, David. So Liam said, where's the suntan? Well, I do not tan. This is the darkest you will ever see me. Your Ben's quite tanned, actually.
We look quite fair on this because we've got a big old window in front of us, but yeah, I got quite tanned.
I just don't tan. I don't know what it is. I mean, I didn't even put much sun lotion on. I just don't tan.
But yeah, it was great. We had beautiful weather. Honestly, the weather was absolutely wonderful. It was a bit bumpy going down into the first port, but apart from that, it was beautiful. Beautiful blue skies, really hot and sunny. We were blessed with the weather, weren't we, David?
We really was. We had beautiful weather. It was quite bumpy, though.
Yeah, on the way down, wasn't it?
The ship was rocking.
For an Oasis class ship, you don't tend to feel them move unless it's quite bumpy, but it was fairly... We had some fairly big bumps in the night, shall we say. Chris Nichols, myself and Claire have upgraded to Chief Engineer.
Yay,
thanks, guys. You guys are amazing.
Thank you so much.
Jeff, Paper City Gamers, Jeff, thank you so much for your continued support, you guys.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thanks to all of our patrons as well.
Yes.
We've got so much to catch up on when we get home. We've got lots and lots to catch up on to share with you when we get home as well.
We do. Tired of Liars. Did you meet Morgan from the Unofficial Travel Channel? He wasn't on board, I don't think.
No, he wasn't on
board. I don't think he was on board. No, we didn't meet. We would love to meet Morgan, but I don't think he was on board. Patricia's going on Brilliance of the Seas. Final digit, 6 days. Oh, amazing, Patricia. We hope you have a good
Mike, do we prefer Quantum or Oasis class? I like Quantum class better. I had a really good time on the Oasis ship, and it was a fun ship, but I do still find it a little bit too big. I loved Odyssey of the Seas. That ship was awesome.
Can I just say, maybe Wonder is my favourite ship of all time now?
Yeah, you said that on the cruise, didn't you?
I really liked it, guys. I've got to admit, there was a few teething issues you'll see in our videos. The entertainment wasn't the best, basically because it wasn't ready and there isn't a Broadway show on board. But the sneak peeks we did see, the Ice Show 365
was really good.
Holy smokes, it was amazeballs. We only got saw a small preview of the intense show in the Aqua Theatre, and all-women cast. Again, incredible. We didn't enjoy the main headliner show voices. It was just too woke for us.
It was too much going on.
Too many screens. Yeah.
It just wasn't very good. It had 4 amazing singers, but it was very hard to tell when they were singing and where they weren't. When they were not singing, there was a lot of pre-recorded backing vocals. There was a lot of people on screens not there singing. Yeah. I did not enjoy that show at all, and I thought
it was the only one we didn't really enjoy.
It did the vocalists a disservice.
Yeah.
It just was not very good.
Bring back live orchestras with Bloomin' Broadway show, please. That's what we want to see. We didn't get to see Effectors 2, which is the other big show, just because it wasn't ready. There was nothing ready. It was a bit of a poor show. We've been on a lot of new cruise ships this year, guys. Everything's been ready, basically. So Royal didn't really have everything ready. We understand there's been delays and things, so we'll give them a little bit of a free pass there. But what we did see from the other entertainment, it was very, very good. Would love to go back on in a few months and see what changed.
It was just a little bit. That was one of the big things we were disappointed with, was the entertainment.
Michael Thomas, thank you so much. Hello, Ben and David.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you so much for your content. And greetings from Germany. Hello.
Hello.
Guten Morgen. I don't know how to say anything but good morning. Guten Abend.
Guten Abend, yeah.
But Dankeschön, Dankeschön, Michael. Very much appreciated. Tony Diaz, glad you're finally home. It's too cold here in New York. It's a beautiful day today. It was
beautiful.
It was dark and snow yesterday, but today it's very bright, but blooming freezing. We'd need a real heavy coat to go outside. I don't think I'd look good in my Mickey Mouse T-shirt. Do you, David?
No.
It'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? Matthew, thank you so much as well. It's really appreciated. Frodo, no, you can't smoke on a cruise ship balcony. There's designated smoking areas on the ship. You'll be able to find out from the crew where they're from. They're usually upstairs on the deck somewhere, or somewhere on a promenade deck, depending on what ship you're on. But yeah. Loving the chat. Did we brave the slide? We did. We did the slides. We did all of the slides. They were fabulous.
Yeah, I got stuck on one of them.
And so did I. I got stuck on the one in Coco Cay, which was quite funny. Valiant Lady Mermaiden is going from Portsmouth this Friday in the UK in March. That should be interesting. We've never been on Virgin Voyages in hot weather before. We need to do hot weather.
And I mean, that ship it's very grey, and when you've got grey skies and grey water, it can be a little bit depressing. Please, can we at least have sunny weather this weekend? Sunshine. Please send all your thoughts to Mother Nature to give the south coast of the UK some sunshine this weekend. We'd really appreciate that. Yeah.
Framis is saying, what of our jobs? David's head of design for a company, and I used to be a camera operator and editor for BBC Discovery Channel, which I do freelance still as well when we get time. But David's very luckily, because I'm freelance still, David's very luckily got a really lovely employer who's very flexible, and we work out all of the holidays very carefully to be able to do this.
Yeah, I work around the world, so I was working from the US the week before the cruise, and sometimes I even work from cruise ships themselves as well, if it's not such a busy ship. And I didn't this time though, because I just knew we were going to be so busy. And I'm glad I didn't, because we were so busy. There was so much to see and so much to do.
But David's normal day job's a lot more intense than my normal day job, so I tend to do most of the editing while he gets on and does all of his other
Ben
work.
does not stop on cruise ships.
And neither did David, honestly. We're giving each other something. Honestly, he works so hard as well. He does this cruise stuff and a full-time job as well. It's not easy, but we love it. We're not complaining for 1 second. We're the luckiest 2 people in the whole wide world, we think. We really are. We've got the best friends like Steph, and we've got the best subscribers in the world, you guys. We genuinely love every moment of it.
Jessica asking, what is the best way to get from Disney to Port Canaveral? We've done it a few ways before. We hired a car, so we pre-booked a town car to take us, so a transfer. That was nice because it was pre-booked, but now they have Uber. They didn't have Uber when we last did it. There is Uber, which is an option. You can book a transfer through Disney Cruise Line, which will transfer you to a Disney hotel before or after your cruise, but it is not free, it is an extra charge. They're really your 3 options.
So Uber Lyft.
Or you can drive yourself as well.
Or you can drive yourself. It's not far and it doesn't cost that much money, honestly. You're not going to have a problem getting there. How was our day at Coco Cay compared to our last visit? The Pink Firefly said, it was incredible. Little side note, Freedom of the Seas was on a spring break cruise, so that was a bit nuts. But our beautiful, amazing subscribers called Larry and Roy invited us to their cabana in the beach club. Oh my God, guys, did we live the high life for the day? That was
amazing.
Thank you so much, Larry and Roy. You guys were the nicest guys. Honestly, we felt so bad for saying yes, but we went along with Steph and we had the most brilliant day with those guys. Really, really lovely guys. We had some great chats and we had some amazing food. You're going to see it. And we were on a cabana in the middle of the sea. It was speechless.
We could see the beach from the cabana, and it was people's soup. It was spring break soup. I dare to think what was in that pool. That's what I dare to think.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Victoria, did we meet any solo cruisers on Wonder? Yes, we met loads of solo cruisers, And if you're looking, there's loads of content out there for solo cruisers as well. Cruise is a fantastic thing to do if you're a solo traveller.
Absolutely.
We can't say that from personal experience, but check out Sean and Steph's channel as well, because Steph did a solo cruise and her current vlog series is a solo cruise series, so take a look at that. Some great content fabulous. On
there. Wishing away. Sorry if there are New Yorkers there giving us a bad name. We're not all terrible. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, no.
We know that. We've met plenty of lovely New Yorkers before. It was JetBlue who were the problem. In general, it wasn't just the JetBlue people in New York. It was the JetBlue people everywhere, guys. They were awful. Like to not even be apologised to once for being stuck here for 48 hours and just being thrown out the door. We saw one guy who was behind us. He was so angry, he was crying his eyes out, and he kicked a bollard and then he was dragged off by police. It was the most dramatic thing I've ever seen. It was just awful. People were very frustrated. People were in the line way after us as well and must have been there till 6 or 7 in the morning because it was nuts. Bless them. But hey, we're lucky. Don't worry about us. John Becker, love your blogs and you make lots of people happy.
Thank you guys so much,
make
John.
us happy. Thank you so much, John.
We can't, honestly, I can't say anymore how much we appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing.
It was great.
So Raymond, are we on the Prima this year? Maybe. We're not going to say anymore. Maybe. There's nothing confirmed. But we may be on the Prima.
There may be something confirmed. Yeah. We're not allowed to say anything, but let us say that. Bobby and Mom, thank you so much for offering to meet up with us. Sorry, guys, we were so tired here. We
fell asleep.
We fell asleep, and we were just really tired. We'd love to meet up with you and your mum sometime next time we're here. But thanks for reaching out to us. It's really appreciated, along with all of the other people in New York. We really do appreciate it.
So many messages.
We feel far too guilty accepting any of the offers because we don't want to put anybody out of the way. We want to be here to entertain you, not to sort of take things from you. That sounds really weird. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys.
Chris is asking, what is our cruise schedule for this year? Well, we
can't even remember.
And also, we tend to do a lot of things last minute. We've been burned, particularly after cruising restarted, with booking cruises in advance, and then the pricing drops significantly. And unfortunately, if you book through the UK, through a UK travel agent, you do not get the difference back in. They won't give you the new price, and we got burnt 2-3 times this year with that. So we tend to doing things very last minute now, and we only really plan like a month in advance.
We can tell you a few cruises we've got booked. So we are on Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady next week. The end of next month, we're going to be on the Disney Fantasy, and we'll tell you why in a minute. And then in July, we're going to be on the Disney Wish. Now, the Disney Wish was delayed due to COVID shipyard problems in Papenburg in Germany. So we were moved to July, and they gave us 50% off any other cruise. And if you don't already know this, Disney Cruise Line are very expensive, so we took the opportunity and ran with it, and we booked a week on the Fantasy for the most amazing price we've ever seen.
Because we'd already booked flights anyway for that week, and we couldn't move our flights or change our flights without paying an extortionate amount of money. So we decided to keep the flights to the US that week and book another cruise.
Yeah, we're planning on doing Carnival sometime soon as well, because we haven't done that. We're planning to do a Viking cruise with my mum, so we're going to take my mum on a Viking cruise as well.
No date set for that
Loads of stuff coming up though, guys. Don't worry, we're going to have constant blogs throughout the year. We've kind of changed our channel, if you haven't really realised. We don't do as much news now. We will bring news and tips still, but our stuff is mainly vlog content, showing the ships off, ship tours, loads of cruise food, me being in heaven and just having delicious food all around the world, and David watching me and listening to my silly jokes.
Yes. Bill, okay, this may be a little bit of a sore question for you, Ben. I don't want to get upset, but do you do your own drone videos?
Oh no, guys, I can't. It's too early. I can't talk about it.
So, we used to do our own drone videos until Coco K.
Right, so...
Not Coco K, Labadee.
So I lost my drone, guys, in Labadee. R.I.P. Honestly, hopefully I can claim it back from insurance. I don't think I can, because we're not covered with drone insurance, because it's very expensive. But we were all allowed to fly. It was the media people on the cruise. We were allowed to fly the drone on Labadee that day.
We were a part of the media crew, but we heard from some people that we were allowed to fly.
We were allowed to fly. We were all given permission. Lots of people were flying drones on that specific day. You're not normally allowed to fly on the island. But basically, I had about 7 minutes of battery left. I was bringing her back from Wonder of the Seas, and basically 2 minutes later, she ran out of batteries. She had 4 minutes of flight left, and I got a warning. Boom, crashed. She's gone. So I lost my drone.
The security team, 2 guys from the security team were amazing and scoured.
Honestly, the guy was almost swimming in the sea for us.
He was scoured to looking for it, because it had gone over the restricted area and onto the rocks. So we couldn't go down to the rocks, but they could, and they literally scoured it looking for us. Yeah. And bless, they could not find it. And hey ho. This is one of those things, isn't it? It was bound to happen at some point.
It was a very expensive mistake, but I am going to try and get it back from DJI. I'm going to write to them, because and I'm sure the logs are still on my phone. I had over 4 minutes left, and it suddenly died, so it shouldn't have done that, because I'm usually very careful how I fly my drones. I stick to all of the local laws. I've got a qualification from the CAA here in the UK to fly my drone as well, so I'm qualified to fly it. So we were being very sensible, but it sucks.
Just to say as well, big thanks to, and I forgot the name of the drone guys.
Bless Steph Singh, Sean and Steph, I've got a spare drone waiting for you. Thanks, Steph. We can't take it off you. I'd feel far too guilty.
And was it the drone guy?
Oh, yeah. So there's a drone YouTube channel. I completely forgot the name. I'm really sorry. But they did offer to let us use all of their footage.
They're going to share their footage with us.
You guys are freaking amazing. We'll find out what name you are again, guys. Sorry, literally we still don't know where we are because we've slept so much today. We had a really good night's sleep, but they very, very kindly offered us to let us use their drone footage. So you guys are freaking amazing because we do love doing drone footage. It is hard nowadays because there's lots of laws, so we can only fly it in certain places. And we were totally gutted. Not gutted we lost the drone, but gutted we lost the footage because I got some really bloody good footage of Wonder of the Seas. She looked spectacular in Labadee, so I'm more gutted that we lost it for the footage. But hey, what can you do?
What can you do, Boo 2, do we ever take a vacation from vacation work?
Yes, for the first
time this year.
In 6 years, the first time in 6 years, we're doing it this year.
I'm still working while we're away because I need to save them vacation days for cruises.
We're going to Spain with our family.
Yeah, we're going to Spain. And I'm sorry, guys, we're going to leave the camera at home.
But you won't miss out. We'll still have vlogs every week. We're not going to stop,
but we're going to have a week in Spain with our family, just in a nice villa there.
Yeah. Marion Tuckwell, thank you so much for your super chat. You are very, very kind. What do you think of the Princess Medallion system going on the sky at the beginning of May, June, and wanted your opinion on it? We love it. We've got a video all about it on our YouTube channel. If you search Medallion, it's great. It's a really good system. It opens your doors. You can buy drinks with it. You can order anywhere from around the ship. You can even get drinks delivered to your stateroom for free, which is amazing. You'll order, then because of all of the sensors on board, it'll find out where you are. It's great. We think it's a great thing. We wish it was on every ship. Well done, Princess for Ocean Medallion. It's fabulous. It really is fabulous.
I said that's what the royal ship needs. They need a wristband or something instead of the cruise cards, because cruise cards are so annoying.
Yeah.
And these ones keep peeling or the thing rubs away or you lose it.
Andrea, Icon Inaugural, the Royal Caribbean Icon class, you betcha, we'll be on board that for sure. Maybe you can fly the drone across the Atlantic, Amelia. We've done that before on Sea Dream. It was the scariest situation of my life, but we survived, and we survived the drone as well. Prudence 435, thank you so much. Love your channel so much. You guys really help all of us that work 9 to 5. I look forward to all of your videos. What are your money saving tips for a family on Royal? Well, it can get very expensive, can't it? So budget.
Yeah, definitely. There is lots of free options. So if you are trying to save money, do the free stuff, guys. Honestly, there's so much free included food and restaurants and things to do. I think Royal Caribbean has one of the most inclusive things, especially things like slides. The Ultimate Abyss is included, the carousel's included, the floor rider's included,
climbing wall.
Yeah, all that stuff is included.
Laser tag, ice skating, all included, which is really fantastic in this day and age.
If you're going to do excursions in the ports, either do them yourself, plan your own day in a port, so take a taxi to a beach, or plan your own walking tour, or go through a third-party company if there is a particular excursion you want to do. They are a lot cheaper. And another big tip is gone away from my head. The tip has disappeared.
What?
Sorry, about soda. If your family drinks a lot of soda, definitely get the soda package and buy it online beforehand.
Absolutely, I agree. Justin, thank you so much. Does David design the merch? He absolutely does.
Yes,
he designs the logos, the merch, everything like that. Hello, Ben and David. I just subscribed to your channel from Maryland. I really love your videos. Thank you so much, Velvet. Really appreciate it. Guys, sorry if we're missing comments here. There's a lot of them. Do ask again, and we'll try and answer as many as we can. Nigel, your Italian meal on your vlog the other week was brilliant. So bloody funny. Love you both. Thanks, Nigel.
Thanks,
really
guys.
Appreciate it. Have you visited any great Hollywood theme park and science technology museum? I don't think we have. No, we haven't, but we'd love to do that.
That'd be awesome.
That would be really good.
Somebody else asked where you can get the t-shirts from. I've just popped a link in the chat from our Teespring store. There's a link in the chat, and there's also a link in the comment section below. Thanks, guys, for everyone who buys the merch.
Yeah, Colo Radio. I go to Doug Parker every morning for cruise news and YouTube. Today on YouTube. Yeah, Doug from Cruise Radio, amazing. Best cruise news site.
And Matt from Royal Caribbean. He was so lovely.
What a lovely guy. Make sure you check out his channel as well. He was really lovely. I forgot about we met so many lovely. Matt was wonderful. What a lovely guy.
And it's so weird meeting all these creators across the pond. It was really awesome. I did an amazing
and Tony and Don as well. Oh my God, lovely guys. Really, really, really lovely. We love them. I'm just trying to find questions.
Indy said, so funny seeing us on the Cruising Ducks page. Yes, we found a cruising... Well, we didn't find it. We cheated. We were given a cruising duck by a subscriber.
Yeah, by Michael. Thanks so much, Michael. That's really... But we met Michael a few times on our cruise. He was a really lovely guy as well. Thanks for meeting us, Michael. You were really, really special and lovely. Carol, are you not going on the Celebrity Beyond with Captain Kate? We'd love to meet Captain Kate. We don't have anything planned. If I'm honest, we're finding Celebrity a little bit expensive at the moment so we would love to go on Celebrity, but it's very, very expensive.
Yeah. And we're a little bit confused about who it's aimed at anymore.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of adverts of it here in the US while we've been watching TV, and it looks like they're trying to aim it at like almost the Virgin Voyages crowd. It's crazy.
Yeah, and if I'm honest, guys, we're a little bit upset with how they do seem to use the pride thing a little bit too much, but then not follow up on wishes with what they do with their brand. So we don't like brands who use causes for things and then don't donate and do things for the actual brand and for the causes in real life. That's not very nice, but hey, we'd love to go on board with them, but very expensive. If you didn't already know, all the money we get from our channel, genuinely, we put it all back. This is how we can cruise from the ads that we do on YouTube, our amazing patrons. We put it all back to go and create as much content just so we can really help you guys out and show how much fun cruising is, because we have a great time doing it. We've got the best job in the world, but we genuinely put it all back into equipment. That's why everything's so high quality, into cruising and just
travel expenses. Yeah.
So it all goes back into cruise. We don't do this to make a profit. We could easily just have normal jobs and make much more money, but this is just so much more fun and enjoyable, and we get to hang out with you guys, which is amazing.
Sapphire said, did we meet JJ Cruise? Yes.
Yes, we did.
Congratulations to them. They hit another subscriber milestone.
20,000 guys.
Yeah, and congratulations as well to Griff and Alyssa. They hit 50,000 while on the cruise.
Yeah, both lovely couples. JJ Cruise were absolutely lovely. It was a joy to meet them both. We shocked them on their live stream. It was really funny.
But we sorry we couldn't stay any longer. We were literally in between courses while we were in Hooked. So we just ran down in between each course to say hi.
Yeah, they were such lovely guys, really lovely, genuine guys, and Griff and Alyssa, really lovely people as well. It was a joy to meet them both as well. Make sure you check all these channels out. Again, Steph and Sean, favourite person on the planet. She's amazeballs. Please go check her out immediately. Her vlogs are great, and she's the most bravest human being and beautiful, inspiring human being we've ever met. So, yeah, we love her. We love you, Steph.
Candy K, thank you so much for your super chat. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
We will. I don't think I'll be doing that in the gym, but we'll definitely keep it up.
Heather's saying, I guarantee you that Sean would be delighted for Steph to pass on the drone to you two. Loving all your channel content on YouTube and Instagram. I'm sure you would be, Heather. Honestly, we miss Sean so much. We never got to know him in person as much as we would have liked to. We spoke to him for years otherwise. And when we were staying at Steph's, I was geeking out big time because I was playing with all of his cinema cameras and all of his gear. And I'm sure he was looking down with a big smile that somebody was enjoying using all of his cinema cameras and things like that. He was an incredibly talented guy. Not only was he just an amazing person with a beautiful optimism and friendliness, he won multiple awards. He has 3 Emmys. I got to hold all of his Emmys. We're so proud of him. Honestly, he was the most amazing guy, and we will never forget him. He's amazing. We love him.
Dorothy asked, are we Scottish? No, we're not Scottish.
We met a lovely Scottish lady on the cruise, a solo traveller. She was having the time of her life, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was wonderful. She'd lived in America 20 years, but still had a thick Scottish accent.
She did.
Poor Steph couldn't understand a word she was saying. She was just nodding.
And then we had to sort of like translate what we just talked about.
No, Benny's from the northeast of England, from Sunderland. I come from Hull in Yorkshire. But we've lived down south now for quite a long time. I've lived all over, and a lot of people, we actually met people from Yorkshire on the ship who couldn't believe that I was from Yorkshire. Apparently I sound very posh.
Very posh indeed.
I don't sound posh.
Raymond loved the Christmas cruise adventure. It was the
amazing.
Best. It was brilliant. We had such a fantastic time.
And we're so happy so many people enjoyed it and watched it. We were completely blown away by the response from that. And I'm glad it came across on camera how amazing it was in real in person.
Yeah.
We had an amazing time.
K-Paps asked a really good question. How do we know when it's safe and when we're allowed to fly the drone? It's really simple. There's a few different ways. I use an app called AirMap and a few other resources where it will tell you if you're flying in airspace that you're allowed to fly in. The drone actually has something called geofencing as well, so it will not take off in a location where it's not allowed to, and it will not go into areas near airports and things like that. So I have that turned on. So we just check all of the local laws and regulations, how far we can fly, how high we can fly, blah, blah, blah. It's all very boring stuff, but we make sure we stick to it. But there's apps and things to do that. It's very good.
Tracy, can I bring on alcohol after visiting a port? You can bring on alcohol, but they will take it off you at the security. They will hold it for you until you get off the cruise at your final destination. So if you do want to buy anything, then they will keep it for you until you get off the cruise, and then you just remember to collect it on your last day. Yeah,
some cruise lines like Royal allow you to take on 2 bottles of wine if there's an adult in the cabin as well when you get on the cruise for the first time. But yeah, if you buy it in port, they'll confiscate it till the end, or if you buy it on board, they'll do the same as well. So you are allowed to buy it for cheap, but you just won't be allowed to have it. Yisbel saying Saja had a bad time with JetBlue. When I flew them a lot, they were my favourite, but I haven't heard good things. This is a shame, you know.
The actual on board was
great.
Oh
my gosh, the crossing from the UK to New York was one of the best. I've flown a lot. I used to fly as a flight attendant myself for years. It was one of the best experiences I've had in economy.
The food was amazing.
It was amazing. It was just the customer service, guys. It was on another level of just pure badness. It was just like they did not give a damn at all. And not only just not give a damn, they like showed they didn't give a damn. It was like, meh, we can't be bothered with you, go away. It was terrible. We don't mind being stuck here if they're going to treat us with a little bit of respect and sort of apologise. It's not cheap to fly these days. It's not cheap because of all of the COVID tests and all of that jazz you've got to do as well. So treat your customers with a bit of respect. We've all had a bad 2 years where airlines couldn't fly, so you should really be wanting to keep your customers happy, because there's a lot of competition out there and we just won't fly with them again because of it, unfortunately.
Especially crossing the Atlantic, there's a lot of competition between New York and the US. So we try them all. We're not loyal to any cruise line. Cruise line or airline.
Yeah, a few people are asking about the royal bands. Now these weren't on our cruise on Wonder or Odyssey, so we don't know if they're a thing of the past or not. So they used to have bands where you could pay and open up your doors and things, but we haven't seen them on our last few cruises, including the 2 brand new ships that we were on. They just weren't there, which really sucked.
Chris asked, anything we would change on Wonder? I think the kids area at the back needs more, that new kids area.
Yeah.
It is a little sparse.
So the new Wonderland area, I forgot what it's called.
The Playscape.
Yeah, it was a bit underwhelming. It looked a bit better. It looked a bit better on the drawings, didn't it, than it actually was in real life. It was a bit...
Oh, I know one thing that has to change on that ship. The cabin doors are so loud. Okay, so the cabin door, literally, you could close it the gentlest you can and it will bang, and the doors into the toilets of the cabins are now magnetic. It's not a latch, and when you close that magnetic door, the entire cabin shakes.
Bam.
So 2 o'clock in the morning, you go in to do your business. In the evening, you don't want to wake anybody else up, and it just slams. There is nothing you can do to stop that slamming. It is so loud.
Yeah, but you'll see it in the video what we mean. It's something new. We haven't seen it before. Travelling Garrett's, hi guys.
Hi.
You stated you were wanting to go on Carnival in the future. Which ship you were thinking of? We don't have any in mind. Let us know all of your suggestions. We've never been with Graham. Yes, we're going to cruise from the UK next week on Valiant Lady, but we're going to do more as well. We're going to cruise back in Caribbean as well. We're going to cruise as many places as we can. Will you guys be reviewing Pinot Avia? Probably when it launches. Yep, hopefully.
Michael's asking, can you still enjoy your Nintendo Switch games and games consoles? Yes, while you're on a cruise, yeah.
Why not? Just at least you can plug them into the TV. The ones on Wonder you could turn to HDMI, so it wasn't a problem.
My nephew took his Switch and it worked fine. He loved playing with it.
Sunset Seeker, tip extra room attendant $100 for the week. Absolutely brilliant. For our one, we did something a little bit different. Guys, if you didn't already know, a lot of the crew can't get off the ship at the moment. So we asked our room attendant to make a list of all of the things she wanted whilst we were in San Juan.
So from CVS.
Yeah, so there's a CVS and a Walgreens. So we asked her, she wouldn't make us a list. She was far too shy. She was like, no, you don't have to do that for me. You don't have to do that for me. So we just ended up buying loads of stuff. We bought things like shampoo, conditioner, moisturizer, talcum powder, hairspray. We bought some face lotion. We bought some makeup wipes. We brought us some like anti-humidity spray. We got us some sort of deodorant, just the things that would be hard to get in touch with us. And honestly, she cried her eyes out when we brought it to her. So that means a lot to them as well. So if you didn't want to tip and you want to do something really nice for the crew members, at the moment they can't get off. It was Steph's idea. So Steph was doing it for her room service for her room attendant, and we thought it was such a great idea. We copied off it.
Yeah.
And she was wonderfully happy.
Ask your room attendant first, though, if there is anything in particular that they need, because Royal are providing stuff for them on the ship, but there's maybe like a certain brand they want, particularly like hair shampoos and things and face moisturizers, or there's maybe something that is not in stock on the ship. So do ask your room attendant. And we also tipped cash for her at the end as well.
We did, yeah. I think we gave...
Plus the gratuity that is already added.
Yeah, we did. So, but any tips, fine. You already paid tips, so any tip is appreciated. It doesn't matter how much it is. Nothing's good or nothing's bad. Anything's good. So, Brenna, thank you so much for your super chat. It's very wonderful of you. We also got our main dining room attendant a magnet as well, and we didn't blooming see him for the rest of the time.
Oh my gosh, we didn't see him.
So if the small chance that you're watching this video, which is very doubtful,
please let us know what ship you're on.
We've got you a magnet from San Juan. We just did not see you. We completely forgot. We're really sorry.
Yeah, because we had speciality dining every night after that, so we never went back to the main dining rooms.
We didn't know.
For those who are joining and asking where we are, we're not on a cruise ship. We're in New York at the TWA Hotel. We're waiting to fly out tonight back to the UK.
Yeah, we're heading to the airport in about an hour, in fact. It's only a short walk. Yeah, we've been, I say stranded very loosely because we're in a lovely hotel, so we're not really stranded, but we are stranded because of JetBlue and their horrendous customer service. They missed the chance to put us on another 3 flights that night just because they were so slow.
Yeah.
But we're very happy to be here, and it's given us the opportunity to speak to you lovely people, so it's great.
Great question here from Bridget, who says she has a son with cerebral palsy and autism. Can he and I still cruise? Absolutely, you can cruise. Cruising is a great option. Obviously, we don't have any personal experience because neither of us are in a chair.
Yeah.
But from what we've heard from other cruisers, it's a great option for people who are in a chair. Yeah. We actually may be cruising with my nephews soon, and both of them are in wheelchairs. So we can have an experience about it. We had the opportunity to stay in a disabled cabin just out of potluck because it was a guaranteed cabin. Yeah. And there is cabins available for disabled people. There is pool areas that you can use. Yeah. It is a great option, I think, because you're all in one place. You're not having to pack, repack. They have all the facilities there for you. Yeah. So definitely
but we
take a look at a cruise.
Yeah, we haven't experienced it ourselves yet, and we get a lot of questions from people all around the world with different disabilities. So we'd love to take our nephews on a cruise. They both have cerebral palsy.
Many times.
And they're dying to come on a cruise with us, and we'd love to cover that aspect of it just so we can answer your questions, because we've seen there's a lot of accessibility on cruise lines, but we'd love to experience it to see how it works in progress. And I'm sure our nephews would love to be our guinea pigs because they're desperate to come away with us. So we're gonna have that in the pipeline.
Definitely. Just on that, one thing is we get a lot of questions about river cruising in particular and disabilities. Unfortunately, river cruising are not a great option if you have mobility issues. A lot of the river ships are not accessible.
It's still doable. Some have elevators and lifts, but it isn't probably the best way to travel yet.
Because of the river levels, sometimes it's a very, very steep incline to get on and off the ship. And a lot of the places you go to are not, a lot of old cities as well, they're not very accessible or wheelchair friendly. So I would think twice about that if you do want to take a river cruise.
Definitely. Kevin's just saying celebrity is a bit more pricey, but this is a really good point. But it includes drinks, tips and Wi-Fi. Does that make it a good value? Yes, absolutely it does. Especially if you like to drink, it definitely does. That's bad on me. That's a really good point. So because they include all of that stuff, that's worth a lot of money. Trust me, it's worth a lot of money. It's probably worth close to almost $1,000 each in value. So really good point, Kevin. Yeah, so it does make it good value. We definitely will get on Celebrity at some point. We really will do.
I mean, for example, on the cruise we've just been on, the drinks package, the alcoholic drinks package was over $100 a day. Once you added all your gratuity and your taxes and things. So it adds up. If you're on a 7-night cruise, that's over $1,000 for 2 people, $1,400.
Maria's just saying, heard from a crew member they always need socks. I didn't know that. That's a good point as well. Lewis is saying, flying from the UK, do you have to take a PCR test for the flight again, but boarding the 2-day ship later? So no. So what we do, we fly the day before our cruise. This is with Royal Caribbean specifically, and we use the same test that we took the day before our flight to get on the cruise as well.
Because so you can use the same test.
Yeah, so say your cruise is on a Saturday with Royal Caribbean, you can test on the Saturday, the Friday, or the Thursday. So we would test on the Thursday, fly the Friday, and then use that same test to get back on a Saturday. That sounds really complicated. Other cruise lines are different, but for Royal, you can use the same test if you're flying within that same period.
Absolutely. It should help. Jay Hunt, thank you so much for your getting all tongue-tied. We've not even done cocktail hour.
Oh yeah, this is our
cocktail Dancini water.
Treat yourself.
Thank you so much for your super chat. Can you guys recommend a travel agent for Royal Caribbean Cruises based in the UK and Ireland? They've only ever used USA-based travel agents.
So based in the UK, yeah, we really like using Vision Cruise in the UK. They're really good. They're a really good travel agency. They know what they're talking about. So Vision Cruises in the UK is a good option for that. Framis is saying Viking is way more expensive than Celebrity. Absolutely true on the most course it is, but the product is going to be a lot better. We've been on Celebrity ship before. We haven't sailed with them, but the product... Ship.
Sounded like you said something else there.
No, Viking, but you can get really good deals with Viking. We've seen Viking cruises for cheaper than Royal Caribbean cruises. Now, it only usually happens once or twice a year.
Repositioning cruises.
But it does happen.
Look out for them repositioning cruises. When the ship repositions, we saw a great deal on a repositioning cruise from Barcelona to the UK. You get some really good prices with them.
Chris is saying, question, when do you think face masks and COVID tests will end? Going with a 5-year-old and we're unsure what to do. Don't know. It's getting better, that's all we can say.
So we didn't have to wear any face masks on our Wonder of the Seas cruise. It was, I'm not going to say it again, wonderful. It was amazing. It felt weird at first. We kept leaving the cabin thinking, oh my gosh, have I forgot my pants? Have I forgot my top? Because you felt naked. Yeah. It was really strange.
Definitely.
But it honestly made the experience so much nicer.
It did.
It was wonderful.
Calm, this is deck 8 okay, deck 10 okay. I'm worried about the view and possible seasickness. Worry more about where in the cabin you are if you do get bad seasickness. The mid-ship, so the centre of the ship, is a lot better. Yeah. It really is. It's just a lot better. And obviously just take those seasickness tablets, ginger, apples, green, anything green.
Absolutely.
You can get sea bands and all sorts. Just make sure you've got everything just in case. But honestly, even on the bumpiness last week, it wasn't that bad, was it? And I do get seasickness now and again.
And if you want a quiet cabin, avoid them interior-facing cabins. They are very, very loud. The Central Park, you hear the movies that are played up on the top deck, and the boardwalk is just generally a really loud area. So if you want a quiet cabin, really avoid them interior-facing cabins.
Michael Dixon, what do you think of the Norwegian Encore? We really love it. It's a really, really nice cruise. Reggie's saying, hi Ben and David, any recommendation for an Asian cruise? Oh my gosh, do it. That's all I can recommend.
Yeah, we loved our Singapore cruise. It was amazing.
Fabulous, really good. We really enjoyed it. It was great. Best way to do it, Thomas. We booked a local taxi and went all around the thing. Beautiful. Magens Bay Beach. Beautiful. There's lots of lovely things to do. Go up the hill for a bushwhacker. Great as well on the cable car. Plenty of stuff to do. But yeah, we did it DIY. It was great.
KB in the UK, thank you for your super chat. They say, God knows how we're going to get pre-cruise testing sorted. It's really causing Alison and myself some stress, but we will play it back to what you just said.
Honestly, guys, don't stress.
Don't stress. If you're in the UK, we used Collinson, and we've not had any problems with them.
They come the next.
If you're in the US, Steph uses eMed.
Yeah, they come the next day. Do not worry, guys. It sounds a lot more stressful. You don't have to test to go back in the UK now either. That makes things a lot easier as well. Make sure you fill in your passenger locator forms for all of the places you need, but please don't stress. Honestly, it sounds a lot more complicated than it is. So Just get those Collinson tests, take them within the time frame you've got to take them, and honestly, the certificates come back to you in hours. And we got our certificates back in an hour, and you just show them on your phone. You don't even have to print them off. And we've done that twice now in the States, and it's been absolutely fine.
Smooth as butter.
Smooth as butter. We'll try and answer a few more, guys. We're going to stay on as long as we can, but we've got to go really soon.
Yeah.
We've got to leave our room in about 25 minutes, so we've mostly packed.
Grace is asking, are we going to try Enchanted or Discovery Princess? Well,
hope so.
Maybe.
Yeah, hope so.
We hope so.
No plans yet, but
no
hope
plans,
so.
but
we love Princess.
She's in the UK, isn't she?
She is, I think so.
So we may squeeze a last-minute cheeky cruise on one of them.
Kids clubs are running on Royal Caribbean. They were Vanya, and on our last cruise they weren't timed either, so they could stay there as long as I want, I think. But yeah, so they were running as normal. And the kids club on Wonder, it was lovely. It was huge bloody mongoose. Did I include it in the ship tour? It's been such a crazy week, I can't even remember what I was doing yesterday.
Did.
I think I did.
Because I've just been doing the transcription
and
you talked about it.
Oh my God, honestly, I can't remember past yesterday. It's been a crazy week, a crazy good week, but it's just been more...
It's been the busiest time ever.
Nuts.
Honestly, it was... Oh, we were exhausted, wasn't we?
Yeah, it's good.
Fun.
It's good to hear from Laurie that her niece has cerebral palsy, like our nephews. One of our nephews is more severe than the other, but Royal is awesome. Good job, Royal.
Have we done a transatlantic, Sam and Kelly? Yes, we have. We love transatlantics. We love sea days. There's something a little bit special about them. And we absolutely love them. We've done it 3 times now.
We have. Michelle, we didn't have to retest because we were delayed, because you don't have to test to go into the UK, but we did have to refill out that passenger locator form. So that's good. So we were lucky, because that would have cost us more money as well.
We nearly
forgot, yeah.
Amanda, new subscriber here. Yay! Welcome to the crew.
Guitarist Jay, are you excited for the Wish? Well, is the sea blue? Of course we're blooming excited. I cannot wait.
It's not blue in the UK, Ben. It's grey.
No, but it's blue
brown.
Here. Oh yeah, it's brown. But yeah, I am so excited, Jay. So excited.
Do we ever have arguments? Of course we do. We're a couple.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We are a real life couple. We have arguments.
Especially when we're tired. We usually bicker at each other when we're tired, because you do get tired after holding a camera for 75 hours, but we love each other.
Please find me a couple that has been together as long as we have that I've never had an argument.
Oh yeah. I bet there is one.
Annoyingly, but nah, we have arguments. But we always make up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so many questions, guys.
I know. Welcome to New York. Thank you, New York. Concrete jungles. It's so lovely. Would you do another Morella-themed cruise, Cameron? Absolutely. We had so much fun on that cruise. It was fabulous. Our flight number home is the JetBlue 43. From New York to Gatwick.
So you can track us.
Yeah, somebody, Paula's just asking that. So we're due to land at 7:55 tomorrow morning, and David has to be work at 9 o'clock. Bless his little heart. I'm very sorry, David. I'm very sorry.
Okay, guys, we're going to take some more, but if we've missed your question, please pop it in the chat again.
Tracy, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you,
really
Tracy.
Appreciate it. Have a safe trip home. Thanks for all of the lives and the great content. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you. Nathan, are we excited for Royal Caribbean's Icon class?
We are. We're excited for everything. We are. You know us. We'll be excited over a hash brown in a buffet. So we're very excited about a new ship.
Really?
It's true story.
Probably more excited about the buffet than we are the actual ship a lot of the times.
Yes.
Just to be honest
with
you guys.
A good donut. The donut game on Wonder was not good.
Oh, we were devastated.
Where were the big Krispy Kreme style donuts? I'm just saying that.
We were so let down by the donuts on Wonder. Yeah. There was a lot of people came up to us and said the same thing.
It's making me reconsider Royal Caribbean in the future.
Yeah. A lot of people said, were you lying about the donuts on Odyssey? But even Steph agreed that the donuts on Odyssey were amazing, and they didn't have them on Wonder.
Right, guys.
Okay.
We're going to have to go, I think, because we've got about 20 minutes and we've still got a few things to pack. But it has been absolutely wonderful talking to you. We are really sorry if we didn't get... we haven't been in Azamara, Cheryl. Nope. Sorry if we haven't answered all of your questions. No
plans for Titanic 2.
No.
We've never done a Northern Lights cruise. Would love to. Day jobs. Ben looks after the channel and does freelance photography. I'm a head of design.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Caribbean Cruises, yes, we're back on next month. in the Fantasy. We cannot wait.
Back
Disney Fantasy. And then we're back again the month after as well. We're here all the time. We're basically just making excuses to come and see Steph, really, because we just love hanging out with her. But guys, thank you so much. We'll be back soon, and we'll make sure you're following us on Instagram, because we post all of our live stories and things on there. And we've just joined TikTok as well. We're blooming TikTokers now, guys. I don't even know how to use it, but we are on there. We're called Cruise with Ben and David. No idea how to use it. We've popped up a few videos. We don't know if we're doing it right.
I was calling it Tic Tac for about 3 weeks.
Tic Tac. Butterfly Queen,
thank you so much for your super chat. We love you guys.
We love you guys.
We can't express how much love we've felt in the past week of people in person, messages, people while we're here.
From the heart.
Yeah, we really genuinely cannot thank you enough for all your support and watching. If you want to support us even further, the only things you have to do is just watch. Share our channel, like and subscribe. We honestly, that is all you have to do to really support us. If you'd like to support us a little bit more, you can follow us and join us on Patreon. Thank you to everybody on Patreon. You guys are amazing. It's because of your support that we self-fund a lot of the trips and that we can do all these trips ourselves and stay honest. If you'd like to find out more about becoming a patron, click the link in the description section below. In return, we do this once a month on Zoom, and you get ad-free videos.
Okay, so that's it till next time. Happy cruising!